Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Destiny. Before I continue, I'd like to ask all of my players to say hi.
Hello.
All right. So, I have a couple disclaimers before we begin. Firstly, quite a few of us are rather tired tonight. It's been quite a long couple of days, so forgive us if we're a bit more low energy in the wake of everything. Other than that, though, all the music and ambience you're going to hear in tonight's episode was made by the wonderful Michael Gilfie. Check him out on YouTube and Spotify, along with his partner Philip Melvin. That's Michaelghelfi. Check them out. They're great composers and fantastic and do epic stuff. If you're watching this, no, never mind. I won't say that. It'll probably be gone by the time. It doesn't matter. Next, all the character art you see on screen is made by the wonderful Alice, the player for Magnus. Chances are you're checking this out from either of her channels, Twitch or YouTube, so make sure to give those a follow because she's hilarious and good at what she does. Hopefully we can get our own channel in the future. I think that's the plan. Is that the plan? I don't know. Also, all the maps and tables you see on screen are made by me using free assets such as FA Mapmaking. FA Mapmaking stands for Forgotten Adventures Mapmaking. They're great. They have a ton of free assets for making tabletop roleplay maps online, so check them out and pay them money because you can also buy like tokens or like different things or like even entirely pre-made battle maps if you want to. Lastly, we do have a TikTok, so check out Dungeon and Destinies. That's DungeonAnDesTinies. Give us a follow. Now, would anyone else like to say anything before we start tonight's episode? Thanks, Austin. Thank you for electing to cough directly into the microphone.
My
Okay.
nose gets y'all sick.
Anyways,
Through the mic.
All right. So, give me just a moment. It won't. Oh, because I clicked on that thing, and then we're gonna go. So, last we left off, our players had kind of Magnus, Rue, Tenaris were talking with Aether in a room adjacent to what was once Lothar's room, the bed left in cinders. Aether had just finished the spell scroll that she was working on for Magnus, the two two location spells for the outlaw and wanted convict. I believe Groth Backbreak was his name. Don't entirely remember. And the other one was this kind of halfling lady that managed to steal a lot of their shit. While that was happening, Bo was doing something that I don't remember.
I was trying to make myself spooky so I could scare some bitches.
Oh, that's right. Bo wanted to go
Really
and kind of look for revenge, basically, against the people that had attacked Lothric at the store that I can't remember ever. It's a curse. I told you.
Kildash is good.
Kildash is good.
This has happened every time for the past
Every time.
3 episodes.
Every
I love
time.
this
I
bit.
don't.
This is
I
a good
can't
bit.
remember. It's not a bit. It's not a
My
joke.
favorite
It's true.
part.
If we ever get
Um,
merch, we need a mug that has like Kildouches,
Yeah,
Contenches,
scratch down,
Kildashes, yeah.
While that was happening, Lothric was staying in Rue's room. As he heard a brisk knock on the door, he opened the door to see an unfamiliar face, having just lost a lot of his memory. Very quickly, he was reacquainted with the man that stabbed him and kind of shot him in the back. And even quicker, a battle broke out and ensued. As he sort of kind of backed up and Bo yelled for help, the thief, or the scoundrel, rather, blew into this metal pipe, which didn't make much noise, but it signaled to surrounding enemy or allies of his that a fight was about to break. The party then were ambushed several times over by people hidden in the shadows of the night in the city of Naladin, located in the Wizard's Foxfire Inn. The battle raged on, and while the party were fighting, it became more and more evident that maybe they were rather unequipped for what was happening. And as the fight drew on, the resources they had at their disposal began to diminish more and more. Until Magnus hit the ground. And in utilizing this woman who seems to be the lead of what's going on here, these figures cloaked in what seems to be shadows and cloaks, she stands out vibrantly. And as she would fight the players, she would leave behind these visages made of darkness that resembled him. Talking with Magnus, she managed to bring him down, and realizing that she might have slipped up, she decided to take his life as quickly as possible. When that proved rather difficult due to the party's large amount of healing capacity, she resorted to her last idea. And dealing, I will admit this, I did the math wrong the other time. It wasn't 106, it was 126.
Holy shit.
Dealing 126 damage to Magnus, he died instantly. Hitting the floor is where we left off. So, you are all, including Daenerys, we last left off on her turn killing Magnus.
Yep.
Just a gentle reminder, the area around Magnus is currently ensconced in shadow, or in smoke, due to his ever-smoking bottle. This woman currently, Magnus, you're over there, I don't know why you were there, has just used these dark black waves of almost like whips of shadow to strike Magnus 3 times. And Rue, seeing as the smoke kind of fits at his back, you watch as the life immediately drains from his eyes as his chest is cut deeply open. You can see his internal organs have been shredded and he hits the ground. Lothric, you also see. You don't recognize or remember Magnus, but he's been fighting for you. And be that as it may, your primary goal right now is her. Daenerys and Beau are currently cleaning up the last remaining rogues. Daenerys, after summoning her dryads to club the guy. So, with that being the end of her turn, that's going to bring us to Beau's.
Immediately, I would like to reload the pistol.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be my bonus action to reload the pistol, and then I'm going to take my 30 feet of movement to go by the door. Do I see the asshole near Magnus?
There is no asshole near Magnus that you can see.
Oh no, it's the dude like right next to Lothric, right?
Yes, that is the woman that has been thoroughly whooping your asses.
I'm gonna take my piece out and put a cap in the bag.
Okay, roll to hit her.
I'm gonna throw up.
Holy shit, natural 20!
No.
Okay,
No.
roll damage.
So, I apologize. So, because it's 2d6, do I roll 4d6 for damage,
Yes,
or
you
just
roll
3?
46.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Okay,
That's
slide.
that's what I like.
Slide.
If I could find another fucking d6. There it is. Cole, I'm using the pistol or the bullet ones that you got me for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Let's go.
Okay. So 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 2 is 16.
Beau, how would you like to kill her?
I immediately like reload the gun, fucking like I do it like a shotgun, and I just twirl it around in my hand, and I do like the John Marston pose, like just from the cover of Red Dead 1, and just.
Okay. As you hold out your hand, you and the pistol jerks back, and her kind of being caught off guard by the surprise attacks by Lothric and trying to kill Magnus, she doesn't keep her guard up as the bullet straight through her heart, and immediately you watch as the darkness and the shadow that she has been almost conjuring dissipates as she hits the floor and dies.
As Bo is just like holding the pistol out, he twirls it again around his finger and blows out the barrel and puts it back under his poncho.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, no, I already did my bonus action by reloading the pistol.
Okay, that'll bring us to Magnus is dead. Lothric's turn.
That's funny. Oh shit! Ow. I'm gonna like motion towards Rue and like point over to Magnus. Whoever that is, we need to help him right now. And then I'm gonna like run over
Okay.
to Magnus, kneeling at his
Lothric,
side.
roll a intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay. I got a 12, 14.
14. You barely pass, and as you rush to Magnus's side, can you do that? Is that enough movement? Get the fuck out of here. Go away, I don't care if it's a line, shut up. Okay, so
No,
you can
it's
go
not.
to there. But as you do get closer to Magnus, and you see his kind of vacant eyes in his face, memories flash through your head of seeing him down time and time and time again. You can remember fighting with him, at least a little bit. Is that your turn?
Can I use the dash action to get closer?
You absolutely can.
That's so sad.
Totally forgot there was a dash action in this game because I never freaking use it. Okay. I'll get immediately next to Magnus and
Okay.
kneel next to him, holding
Alright.
him in my arms.
That'll bring us to Daenerys' turn.
Okay.
Daenerys, you still have this little guy to deal. This little
Right.
man. Guy
No,
with a
fuck it up.
crossbow.
I'm still a
Little
winged
dude.
tiger.
Oh, that's right.
So can I actually move this one before before me, or do I have to go and then?
The
snipe
Dryads
right?
have to go after you.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and move right here. I forget what attacks I have. Give me 1 second. Didn't have the thing pulled up. Oh, I'll go ahead and do
Roll to hit.
that's 22.
22 hits. Roll your damage.
Cool.
Fight that motherfucker.
Bite it, 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 bite it.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. God damn. Okay. All
Big
right.
ol' chomp.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. That'll be the Dryad's turns then.
They'll both do a club attack.
Roll 2 attacks for me.
Okay. 13. I don't know their modifiers. And then a 9.
They get a +2 to hit, so 15 and 11.
Yeah.
Only 1 hits.
Okay. And what is it to roll for damage?
It is a 1d4, but I believe you had them cast Shillelagh, is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then it's 1d8 plus 4.
28. That's fucking lucky. 12 damage.
Holy shit, okay. The Dryad cocks back its arm and just kunk, and the guy just falls over. He's unconscious.
That's their turn.
So he's not dead. You can kill him if you want to. He's at 1 life, basically.
Can I command my dryads to restrain him?
Yeah, that'll be their next move.
Okay.
After. So that'll bring us to Rue's turn.
So, seeing Magnus fall, she kind of like freezes for a moment before she immediately runs over and like skids, almost as like a baseball slide down, like by him.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like how to naturally do this here.
Well, how about this? How about you give me a history check in the Roll20 chat. That way we have our own little tension here, and everybody can see if you fail or succeed. To see if you remember if Magnus has a diamond worth 300 gold for you.
Oh, okay, how do I...
Just go to Roll20 and type /roll 1d20. It's in the
Okay.
chat tips.
I just got it, alright. Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Does that just mean I get to roll again?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, we're not... Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa!
Okay.
What?
Your history modifier is a +1. Rue, in the shock of seeing Magnus dead, you don't seem to recall where he would have kept the diamond, if he had one.
Okay. In that state, I'm gonna turn to Lothric and, like, demand that he goes through everything that Lothric has, like, on him. Like, empty his pockets.
Okay, that'll be... If you do that, Lothric, that'll be your turn.
I will do that, and I will for this esteemed diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Okay. Now, question. Do you guys want to continue being in, like, turn-by-turn mode? Or do you want to exit combat and I will start a timer?
I want to stay in turn by turn.
Okay.
Turn by turn seems like an easier way to, like, keep track of time.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Because you guys did technically exit combat, but stay in turn by turn for now because this is a pretty tense situation. So, Rue, is that your turn? You still have an action if you want to, like, go through your own stuff.
I would like to go through my own stuff.
Okay.
And
Why don't
I know
you-
I wouldn't have, like, oh, sorry, what was that?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I know I don't have another action, but would it take an action for me to remember, like, or, because we know that Magnus is a little goblin motherfucker. Would we
The history check I had you do was to remember.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was just, like, we know that he collects things, or we know that
so
he has
you knew that he collected things. If you got a higher roll, you would have remembered seeing him with the diamond, but unfortunately, you didn't.
Okay.
Dio, I got a question.
Yes.
Real quick. Since we're technically still in turn-based mode, and we do gotta go by turns, but we're also out of combat.
Yes.
To give Rue an extra action, could I cast haste? Like,
You'll have to do it
benefit?
on your turn. Yes, that would work. Yeah. That can work.
Okay.
But you have to do it on your turn. So, Rue, is that your turn?
Thank you.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna roll something really quick. Okay. Far off in the distance, you hear, "Help! Please! They're over here! Come, follow me!" As Aether's voice echoes down the halls, and you hear several marching footsteps in tandem with that voice. Magnus.
Oh God! Yes,
Give me just a
DM.
moment.
Oh God.
Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
You open your eye, and you are currently sitting on the black beaches of Ashmore. This thick, dense fog surrounds. Over your shoulder, you can hear your brothers and sisters screaming and playing in the black and Austin, shut the fuck up, dude. What is wrong with you? You couldn't mute for that?
I'm just gonna mute.
I thought I
Austin
pressed
for
the
like
mute
a
button.
Second.
You didn't.
All right, there we
Okay.
go. I did it for you.
That's okay. It's alright, don't worry about it. You behind you. You hear the laughter and the screams and just the chortle of your sibling. No, don't do that. You silly goose. Hang on 1 second. Flabberbat's kind of stupid. So. Sitting next to you, as you look to your left, is your grandfather. Ash Odiamatius sits in the sand barefoot with you. His old and graying skin and hair, along with that, flits in the breeze, brighter and more fulfilled than the last time you saw him. That would have been, well, about 10 years ago now. Maybe 12? You feel your sense of time begin to slip slowly away from you. Your grandfather looks over to you, and he gives you a brisk smile. Magnus, how are you?
I'm alright.
It's been too long, son.
Do I, like, am I coherent enough to, like, know that I'm not where I was?
Yes. You don't know. You can't remember it all, but you remember your
Okay.
family, the Band of the Wild Storm, and the travels you've done together.
Where... How did I get here?
Never you mind that. You must have had a very great adventure to wind up with.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So, as you sit and the water of front of the ocean of ash crash up against the black beach, the obsidian rocks and various orange gemstones lay at your feet, highlighting the ever-present fire and lava that is ash. A hand gets placed on your shoulder, and you watch as your grandfather looks up. Oh, you look at that. Grandma's. Craning your neck, you feel almost like a child again. Seeing your grandmother's soft face curl into a gentle smile. These are the parents that you remember. Not your mom or your dad, who were always off conquesting or vying for another political seat, but these two were the ones that raised you. Now then, that'll bring us to Lothric's turn. So, Lothric, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look over at Rue. Whatever we need to find it now. Here, this might help. And I'm gonna place my hand on her shoulder, and it's gonna glow a radiant light, and I'm casting haste.
Okay.
On
So as you
Rue.
hold that concentration spell, Rue, as he grabs your shoulder and you feel warm, radiant, godly light flow through you, the first thought in your head is like, is that how this feels? And then the next thought is, okay, this better help. As you feel the adrenaline already surging through your veins triple as time almost slows down around you. Lothric, you still have a bonus action if you wish to take that.
I'm just gonna I guess search myself for this diamond because I was
Okay.
told to.
Why don't you? I don't know how to go about that.
Either that or I'm gonna assist in searching for this diamond.
As you go through your basic pouches, your coin pouch, and everything else that's not in your armor, you come to the conclusion that the only thing you have is about 20 gold pieces and like some rope and some ration, just scattered about your pocket.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
That'll be it.
All right, that'll bring us to Tanaris' turn. Tanaris, what would you like to do?
Am I notified of what's going on? Did anyone care to yell
Nope.
anything?
Nobody said
Okay.
anything.
Well, that leaves me out in the shitter.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I did a baseball slide.
I shot a
Oh,
fool. I don't know.
So, which side of the hallway is Aether coming from?
She's coming from your right. Actually, no, she's coming from your left. My mistake.
Okay.
No, you're right. I'm right. It's your right. This one over here. That's direction.
It's my right. Right.
It's your right.
Okay.
Not your left, right. Your right, right.
I'm gonna place a token. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
It's just Aether.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
Okay. All right. Tanaris, what would you like to do?
Well, now that we're out of combat, Daenerys will approach her mother
your mother.
So that's exciting. The Dryads are going to
Keep him
maintain
secure? Okay.
the last one.
So you see your mother sprinting down the hallway with 3 armed sand guards behind her as she's racing down. You can see that she is currently holding what looks to be a javelin of the same make of yours, but kind of a little bit different. Her clothes seem to have been like your robe, where it can become almost firmer. Her robe has turned from flowing cloth into hard metal plating as she sprints down the hallway.
Daenerys will just yell at her mother. Mother, down here, I've captured one of them.
Of course. Right. And she just keeps going. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. That'll bring us to Rue's turn. So Rue, you have 2 actions you can take this turn. So that means you can search both yourself and Magnus if you so choose, or do something else with that action. You know.
I'd like to do both of those. Check myself and Magnus.
Okay, so as you kind of pat yourself down and go through each of your pockets at blazing speed, you find a couple of diamonds that you do have, but you know these probably aren't expensive enough.
Mm-hmm.
And going through Magnus is a much greater thing. It's gonna take an action. It's gonna take about 2 or 3 actions to do that, simply because he has so much shit. And when I say that, I'm not being like, oh, you know, I'm
So
a bad
much
DM.
garbage.
Magnus literally has so much shit, it will take you a while to get through it.
I know, I'm scrolling through everything. There's so much shit. So... Okay. Like, we can do that.
Okay. So you kind of, actually, why don't you roll a d4 for me?
A
See if luck is
D4.
on your side.
Well, probably not, because fucking everything hates me today. That's not the right dice. Where is the right dice? It looks like the little pyramid! Where don't they... Ah!
You could just roll it on 20.
No.
Yeah.
Roll 20
It's
fuck
gonna
us.
give me
Not
another
again.
2!
I mean, for a D4, that's not bad.
Jesus
It
Christ.
looks like this.
So,
Shush,
four.
shush.
You grab a pouch off of Magnus's, fucking,
Belt.
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 Thank you. And you start rifling through it. This one is not full of gemstones or anything. This one weirdly has a lot of different pieces of jewelry in it. Things that he thought was pretty or made or, you know, scavenged.
Okay. Okay. Can I... Hold on, let me see. Where's... Bo's right there.
Bo is right there, yes.
Howdy.
I'm going to yell at Bo. Do you have a diamond? Yes or no?
No? Didn't he have a bag of holding? Look in there!
Fuck. It's
Dad!
of most important, Bo.
Tan, do you have a diamond?
Okay. That'll bring us to Bo's turn as you scream, Tan, do you have a diamond?
Can I speak?
You can speak. Well, you could mosey on down there and talk to him if you wish.
Jesus Christ.
I'm right here, you assholes.
No, I don't have any gems on me.
Fuck! And then can I get there in 30 feet, or am I going to have to dash and waste an action? Ooh,
Oh.
no, I'm gonna have to dash. Fuck me.
It's okay, you can help me.
Yeah, as a bonus action? I don't think I can help you as a bonus action, but
No,
yeah,
but
I'll
next time you
dash.
can help me.
Yeah.
She's so
I
fucking
love how I'm
focused.
the only one who remembered that he had a fucking bench holding. Alright, yeah. I'm just gonna scoop my little cowboy honky-tonk badonkadonk ass over here.
Cole, stop smiling like that. You're gonna
Okay.
give me nightmares.
With the dash action.
That'll bring us to... Hey, look at that, it's Magnus's turn.
Oh fuck. Oh god, I just got finished crying. Stop it.
It's gonna get panic. I'm
You're
gonna
going
be
great.
fine.
Ugh.
So Magnus,
Mm-hmm.
as the time fades, you find yourself sitting on that same beach, kind of recounting memories with your grandparent. Your grandmother sits next to you, and you find yourself smiling and joking around and telling them the tale that you told King Oslo of the war wastes and fighting the demon. And your grandmother kind of like looks at you with that same glint in her eye that you would always see when she was really proud of you. And she looks at you with a smile and she says, "Well, it sounds like you found quite a good family, man."
I did. And they're crazy and they're strange and we're all broken in our own ways, but they're mine.
You hear your grandfather chuckle as he... "Magnus, do you remember when we picked clams on the beach?" And suddenly you see this vision of yourself walking and wading through the ankle-deep waves, picking up these stark white clams that stood out against the black. And your grandfather, you can tell by the lilt of his voice, is about to go into one of his speeches. "The life you see before you, the clan, it's indicative of the life we lead. We may be hard on the exterior and difficult, but..." And you watch as the memory shifts to watching your grandfather pry open a clam with a knife and pulling out an
Pearl?
a pearl. Thank you. Sorry.
Though.
And but no matter how hard and tough we are on the exterior, or even broken, there's never anyone that doesn't have something special on the inside. And he kind of takes his hand and puts it around your shoulder, and he says, "Why don't you tell us another one?" And at that, Lothric what you doing, bud?
Crying!
I'm gonna go through pouches.
All right. Why don't you roll a d4 for me?
Oh fuck, I hate these.
Another bag for my trinkets. It's Trinketville.
Oh, I got
Stop!
Magnus picking up clams.
What'd you get, Lothric?
E.
You got a
3.
3. I heard E.
EA Sports.
Can you spell your name? E.
E.
Okay.
F. Okay.
Eve.
So you pull another pouch off of Magnus's bag, and you begin rifling through it. This one is a bag filled with gems. One specific gem does have a ribbon tied around it. It's this. Give me just a moment. Sorry, I need to pull it up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is a fire opal. It has a ribbon tied around it specifically, which has a note written on it. But not reading the note, you kind of toss it aside in the bag and continue searching. Unfortunately, the diamond is not here.
Okay. That'll be it for my action.
Okay. That'll bring us to Daenerys' turn.
It is my turn now.
It's your turn now.
Well, now that they seem a little bit distressed over there, I can only move 25 feet. I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay. Looking through the window, you do manage to see Bo, Lothric, and Rue all kind of huddled in one location. You don't see anything else, though.
She'll just, curiously continue walking that way.
Is
Okay.
it okay? Would I be able to say something to Tan? If that's okay, I don't know if we would have to use like a reaction for that. I don't know. It's up
Well,
to you.
so the thing is that you said shit and then stormed in there. So I believe that right now the only thing on Bo's mind is Magnus and like looking for the diamond.
Fair.
All right, Daenerys, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Rue, you've got 2 actions and a bonus action to use.
Great. We're gonna use both of those actions to look through couches.
All right, roll a d4 for me.
Oh, the dice fell. I don't have my containers, so they're just on my desk. That's a 2?
A 2. You managed to yank a pouch off of Magnus's belt. It's really tied on there. But as you open it and you look down, it's this dark, endless expanse as you look into his bag of holding. You pull out a pouch and set it down. Roll in another d4 for me.
Another 2.
Another 2. You pull out another similarly sized pouch, and as you begin to go through them, you see that these are both filled with daggers and scimitars and broken weapons that Magnus hoards like a fucking infant.
I hate you, Al.
I'd like to
I'm
use
sorry.
my second action to look for more bags.
You use both actions for both those bags.
Oh, can I use a bonus action to look for another bag?
Bonus action won't suffice it. A bonus action you could look for yourself, like look on yourself again, or do something as a spell for somebody else, or something like that.
Yeah, let me... Bonus action, bonus action, bonus action, bonus action. Do I have... I can't do anything with that. Wow, that's awesome. Good job. No. Then I won't do anything. I'm good.
Okay. So I just want to be clear. Overall, it has been 24 seconds since Magnus died. So, just keep that in mind. You have a little bit over half a minute, which is roughly 6 rounds.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Rue?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So, Daenerys, you see your clang-a-clanging mom
Clang.
racing down this... What, can you see her?
Yeah, I can.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What happened to the
What?
color?
What happened? Why is it
Welcome
like
to the
that?
void.
Oh,
Is it good
Void.
now? Are we
Mm.
fixed?
No.
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 What? What?
Cole, move.
Shut up!
Okay. Okay.
Shut up!
No, my dice.
Okay, what about now?
We're good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
better.
Is it dark? Is it the
Hey,
dark
the
one?
color's back.
What do you mean
We're
dark?
It's
Oh.
fine. Whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine. We're fine. Okay. She's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So as she runs up, she shouts, Daenerys, what was Bo asking about? Is there anything I can do to help? Just tell me where to go. I brought guards with me. They can look over this one.
A diamond? I don't really
Diamond?
know.
What does he need one for?
I'm not sure. They seem distressed in there.
And she starts like patting herself down and looking to see if she has any diamonds on her. That will be her turn. The guards will be next, but they've still got quite a ways to go. They're slow and stupid. Okay, that will bring us to Bo's turn.
I have no idea how bag of holdings work, do I?
No. You know that shit goes in when it shouldn't be that small.
Just look for things, Bo. Don't overthink it.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'm gonna stick my hand in the bag of holding too.
Roll a d4 for me.
One.
1. You reach your hand and pull out
It's the glove.
a large sack, and as you begin to go through it, this is full of other bags. When I
Magnus.
tell you I am not overstating the amount of shit you have, Alice.
See, that's what's confusing is like I have Magnus's character sheet. I can't see like any.
Yes, because she doesn't have any of it added to her inventory.
No, I have it all written down.
Alice. Dude.
Can I use my bonus
He
action
did, like,
in
sell
any
shit.
way?
Have you ever heard
for
of
this?
a vendor?
Yeah, you can dump them out on the ground if you want to.
Can I just cut out the middleman and, like, seeing the giant bag, can I push the bag inside out, or is that an action? Like the bag of holding.
Give me just...
When it flips it out, it dumps out all of the contents.
That's what we
Right.
I don't know, if that feels blunt enough for Bo to do, I don't know.
Have
And
bags
he
containing
has
bags
also
containing
seen
bags.
Magnus is an organized chaos kind of person, dude.
There's nothing organized about this at
It's
all.
chaos of bags.
Bags inside of bags.
Quiet.
So, Rue, as you're holding the bag, the question becomes, do you let Bo take it out of your hands to do something?
No.
Okay.
No, she wouldn't. She
So,
would at least resist. I don't know if we want to do like a contesting strength with that.
well, Bo, is there anything you want to say? If not, then yes, contesting strength.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't want to have to play charades here. If we push the bag, like, inside out, everything could spill out and we can just search it quicker. Please.
She'll let it go.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So that will consist of your bonus action rather than turning it inside out.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is that your turn, Bo?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty.
No. My heart. I can't do it.
So Magnus,
Ah.
what story do you tell your grandparents?
I tell them the story of... I tell them the story of when we got ambushed and how day turned to night and I turned into a shadow and like streaked across the sky and that all that kind of stuff. I tell them about that.
Okay. So as you finish the story, your grandfather looks to your grandmother and says, "You hear that, Magma? Our little Magnus has really turned into quite a powerful person." And your grandmother, Magma Odiamatius, she doesn't say anything. She just, you see that grin and that twinkle in her eye as she looks to you again. Magnus, it sounds like you really do appreciate and care for those around you. However, in all this time, you haven't told us any stories of your brothers and sisters. Fuck. How are they doing? We must wonder.
So when Magnus's grandma mentions his siblings, Magnus is like in the middle of the pride of his story, and then it wavers at the mention of his siblings. I wish I had any stories.
They kind of share a glance at that.
I left home. I left the mountain. And I left them behind.
So your grandfather's eyes start to dim, not out of anger or contempt, but simply at the realization of what that means for them. In my youth, Magnus, I was as spry as a tiger, I might say. And before I met your grandmother, I too had to make some unsavory choices. Do you at least know if they're well?
I know they're alive.
So as you say that, your mind echoes the memory of the night you left. There's sorry, give me just a moment.
Oh god.
The night that you began to sneak out after finding the diary of Umber. You remember confronting Titus in the hallway and him pleading to go with you. Magnus, please, I don't want to stay here either. None of us do. But you remember saying to him, it would be better if he stayed. Because his parents liked him more. As you walked through the halls of the empty, echoing black stone chamber, the Odiamatius estate, reaching the side door that you would use to sneak out, you remember seeing Callum. Only 3 or 4 at the time, kind of wandering around and holding a stuffed fox. You remember him asking you, Magnus, where are you going? Are you going to give me that rock you promised? And you remember telling him a lie. That you'd be back in the morning. The memory begins to shimmer, and you remember walking from the estate and hopping the large fence, walking down the mountain and across the bridges over the flowing rivers of lava. Getting to the capital city of Ashmore was no minor, and it took you a while. But eventually, it shifted and changes, and you remember approaching your mom's cart, the gypsy caravan. the two brothers, Het and Zoc, were arguing, as they typically do. And as your mother opened the door and invited you in, you remember the word, your name, of such repose and strength up until that very moment, shattering the peaceful silence that you had slightly grown accustomed to in the time you'd been away. Magnus! Magnus! As your oldest brother, Cole, wandered out of the dark, dimly lit streets of the city. You don't remember much, but you remember him wishing you luck as he handed you the rapier you hold. Begging you to be careful. Giving it to you to make sure that you would come back. So, Lothric, what would you like to do?
Are there any more pouches on Magnus that he has to go through?
There's one more on his belt. Yeah.
I'm gonna go through that one.
Okay. This pouch, no, it's not a pouch. It's a small wooden box that's on his hip.
I would like to get Magnus's belt and open it.
As you open the small wooden box, you see a velvet-lined interior and what looks to be a stone about the size of two of your fists put together, shimmering with a red and black and orange glow. This thing is pretty large, but as you kind of look it over and pick it up and move it in your hands, you can tell it's extremely light.
Do I get a?
It's not the
Off of that?
diamond, is it?
It's not the diamond. Bo, you don't feel anything different out of the order.
And I take it Lothric wouldn't recognize this gem.
You don't remember it at all. But due to the rules of turn-by-turn combat, because passive perception takes place, Rue and Bo, you both see this stone and recognize it immediately as a much larger piece, the shard currently in Bo's hat.
I can explain.
I'm gonna like question mark look in his face. Look back at all the shit that went through. Let's worry about this. Oh, and Lothric's gonna put that stone in his pocket.
Okay. I have to roll something really quick. Don't mind me. Okay. We'll do that later, it's fine. Gotta write that
Do what later?
Don't worry about it. Magnus, I need you to DM me the last tale that you told really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Not to your grandparents, but like
The last one that I said as in character.
like character-wise, yeah.
Okay.
No. I mean the last one you used for your ability.
Oh!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. Lothric, is that your turn?
Yeah, that is my turn.
That'll bring us to Daenerys' turn. Daenerys, you also see Lothric kind of fumbling with a stone and sliding it into his pocket.
Well, she's gonna walk over here. Does she see Magnus now?
Yes, you see Magnus. You don't see him dead. You kind of see him just sprawled out on the ground, and they're going through all of his shit.
She's gonna kind of speak loudly, be like, "Is everything okay over there?"
No! Get over here!
I will use the sit action.
We're just gonna kind of turn
Okay.
and be like, "You or your mother? Do you have a diamond? I can fix this. Do you have a diamond?"
And Ash does not have a diamond. I
Daenerys does not have a diamond. Is that your turn, Daenerys?
yes.
Okay. Rue, you have 2 actions.
Yes, I do. I'd like to continue searching.
Okay. Because Bo is the bag of holding, would you like to turn it out as one of your actions?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So as you take it and turn it inside out, you watch as 3 boxes, 4 sacks, and 12 small pouches spit out onto the ground.
Okay.
Oh, and 1 bejeweled chest. Sorry.
Okay. Hang on.
That's 3 boxes, 4 pouches, 2 sacks, and
And a bejeweled
1 bejeweled
chest.
chest.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
So, hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
could Azza help me if I spawned him in? My familiar.
Technically, yes. However, if I'm not mistaken, give me just a moment.
Okay.
Alright. So technically, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, it does not have any. It's not like Lothric's Rhino, where it has a higher than normal intelligence. It's just a cat. So you can communicate with it telepathically and like ask it to do stuff, but
Okay.
it can't be like, oh, I know how to open a chest.
Right. Okay. I'll turn. Is Aether in the room or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Then I guess I'll turn to Daenerys and say, "We don't have time. Look through his stuff. See if we can find a goddamn diamond, please." And I want to use my last action to continue looking through something.
Okay, what would you like to look through? You have 3 boxes, 4 pouches, 2 sacks, and 1 bejeweled chest.
I want to look through one of the pouches.
One of the pouches. Roll a d4 for me.
That is a 2.
A 2.
That's the number of the day.
Zoe,
Cole.
you grab a pouch and begin rifling through it. Inside, there's a lot of stuff. There's a leaf that says "fuck" in Sylvan on it.
Oh, I gotta remember.
There's a note left by somebody at some inn somewhere. There's what looks to be something in cinders and a silver ring, 2 silver rings actually, and what looks to be a written receipt with the Akala capital address on it, basically. And finally, there is a diamond.
Okay.
Now, you don't know if this is the right one. Magnus bought 4.
Right.
So,
What check do I have to do?
you've used 2 of your actions. It will be another action to make a check. Unfortunately, unless you're a jeweler, like Bo, you can't tell without doing a very intensive search.
Bo, is this the diamond? I'm the
Let me take a look. Let's go.
Well, before your turn,
Fuck.
Daenerys' mom is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 25. She can only move 25, and then guard time. It is guard time.
Thank you, Cole, for being comedy relief in this high-stress situation.
You're very welcome.
We greatly
Can we
appreciate it.
Can we have like a shirt, like a black shirt that just says yard time?
Guard time.
Guard time.
Yeah, it's spelled like G or yeah GJO, but like it has the 2 dots on
Gerd,
top
yeah.
of it. Ard, RD, Gjord.
Guard.
Yard time.
Okay. So you all begin to hear the sounds of rattling armor and ponchos approach outside the tavern or the inn as Daenerys' mother is going to take dash. 10,
Oh, there
20,
she is.
25, 25.
Tiny.
Movement. Yeah,
Hi.
don't worry about that. It's because
Alright.
her fucking character thing fucked up and I didn't have enough time to fix it. So as she turns the corner, crazy ass shit going outside my window right now. As she turns the corner, she kind of like looks around. Do you need a diamond? She pulls out, holding out her hand. I've 3 of them.
Any of them worth more than
300 gold pieces.
300 gold pieces?
Uh,
It's important.
I'm not sure. I had to pull them off my jewelry.
Oh,
Give them here. I'll take a look. All of them.
Okay.
Give me all of them.
All right.
Rue, including
that'll
you.
bring us to Bo's turn. So, Bo, you're currently close to Rue. If you would like to check out the diamond.
I'm gonna check out the diamond that Rue has in her hand first, if I can.
Okay. Give me just a second. So, without taking an action, using a bonus action, you take this diamond to flip it over in your hands. Fortunately, this is not a diamond worth gold pieces.
No, not that one.
okay.
Keep looking. And I go. Can I see the ones in Aerith's? Right.
Aether's.
Aether's
sorry.
hand, you'll have to get closer to her.
Fuck. Keep looking, keep me updated. And I go over to Aether and take a look at the diamonds, if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be like right in front of her.
Okay. You don't have another bonus action, but that doesn't really matter. Looking over these diamonds, none of them are worth 300 gold pieces. If you come close, but not nearly enough.
Cole, I have a question.
What's up, dude?
Would Bo, with how like ingenuitive we have seen this cowboy be over the past however many months, would he kind of be able to use his like intuition to think maybe we could use multiple diamonds in order to like speed up the process here?
You can certainly try. You don't know the spell Revivify, so you don't know its components.
Of course not, but Rue did say one that's worth about 300.
Right, so you can ask her, you can try.
Hey, can I do that on this turn or no?
It will be... It'll be next. It'll have to be
Okay.
next turn. Don't worry, Alice, I'm counting.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting
Do
anxious.
you want a time? Do you guys want a timer on how many rounds you have, or do you want to not know?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I'm good.
Okie dokie.
Fuck.
Up to you. Am I right about that? Yes, I am. Okay. So. As. Oh, welcome back. I guess.
Don't
Um,
know.
Oh, I was gonna ask you to stay in that.
Your memories begin to flit between your siblings. Growing up with Titus as his twin, you two had a lot of anger and resentment towards each other until the night you left, where it was revealed that he was kind of just jealous of you, having as much freedom as you did. You go through these memories, and you realize that you never really got to see
Ember.
She is very young, from what you can recall. Now, between the time of you leaving and the time of you actually traveling with the Gypsy Caravan, traveling was about 8 years, but leaving, getting to know them, kind of trying to steal from them every now and then, make a getaway, would have taken another 6 years. You were young when you left. And as you try to recall the conversation that you had with one of the first weeks that you spent with the Band of the Wildstorm. The memory of, hey, Magnus. And that long pause. You remember feeling the suspense as Umber's words came out. Umber isn't doing so well. She's sick. You remember the thoughts racing through your mind. And as you look at your grandfather, without even realizing, you've been talking. You remember him and your grandmother being so comfortable to be around that you could just say them. And for the first time since they left, finally let your guard down. We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Ah! I hate it here. I'm gonna throw up.
Hey Cole, can I DM you some stuff?
I don't wanna die.
Magnus,
Mm-hmm.
as you sit on the beach, memory shifts. You are now in the forest of Ashmore, walking down familiar paths, holding hands with your grandparents as a child. Your tutor, Salazar, tails behind you and you remember, complaining about the fact that you kept, over the past couple months, disappearing during lectures or study. And you remember your grandmother kind of casting a glance back at him before she said, "Oh, well, it's fine. Magnus is such a smart young boy. I'm sure he can catch up in no time. Come, we all need a break every now and then. Isn't that right?" You remember Salazar going quiet, and the memory shifts from being an echo to being real. As you hold your grandfather's hand, he looks down at you and gives a soft smile. Magnus, you know you are welcome anytime.
I'm just walking along the path, bebopping along.
Okay.
Just enjoying my fun little memory time, my enrichment time in my enclosure.
Okay. As the memory continues, you slowly feel their hands begin to drift away. You end up holding nothing but the stale, hot air around you. And you remember the crushing defeat that you felt when you heard the news that they had died. The ounce of normalcy you had at the time had been crushed. The guards, the appointed patrol that worked at the estate, refused to tell you how or why. So, Lothric, what would you like to do there, buddy?
Well, kind of feeling that we're losing the grasp on everything. Lothric's gonna turn to Rue and grasp barely on the memory, barely knowing her. And he's gonna get her attention and look her deadpan stare in the eyes. Do you trust me?
Nope.
Does Rue say that, or does she even meet Lothric's gaze?
No, she does not meet his gaze at all. What are you going to do? As she's still, like, going through stuff, like, panicked. Absolutely fucking panicked.
I'm going to do something that possibly will save this
But will you
person's
quit being
life.
fucking vague, because we're running out of time? What are you doing? Yes. Give an answer.
DM, would, after the thing that I sent you,
Mm-hmm.
how long is it going to take me
To do that, if
in
you
a
drop
reasonable
concentration,
time to...
it's going to take you a while. It's going to take you more time than you have. That's why I said flat out no.
Okay. Alright then, well, never mind. I'm going to continue searching for the diamond.
Okay. What would you like to look through? You've got
I will
3
look
boxes,
through-
3 pouches, 2 sacks, and 1 bejeweled chest.
I'll look through the bejeweled chest.
Okay, as you open it, inside there is a velvet covering with a depression that looks like it once held a vial, but nothing.
Okay. I haven't used my whisper yet, have I?
No, you have not.
Or have I? I would like to use that.
Okay, why don't you roll an intelligence saving throw for me and a d10.
Would I, instead of trying to communicate
Well,
with
remember,
people...
you don't remember that you have this ability.
That's true. Okay, so intelligence a d10. Are you? This one. Yes. I got a 16 on the intelligence save and I got a 1 on the D10.
Okay. As you begin to pull from that power in your stomach, you try, and something in your mind clicks. You realize you're all out of power for the day.
Alright then. Other than that, I'll just wait until I gotta continue searching.
Okay. That will bring us to Tanaris' turn.
So Tanais has realized what's going on, right?
Yes.
I would
Okay.
hope so.
So she's gonna use our favorite spell,
I don't know what that means.
Moonbeam?
conjure woodland creatures, and she's gonna conjure 8 sprites to help search for the diamond.
Aaron, I fucking love you.
Oh, be damned!
Aaron, I fucking love you. Oh my god, come here, give me a kiss. I'm taking you to fucking Chili's. Whatever you want, baby. Mama gets.
Get this woman a margarita!
She's getting two presidentes.
Okay, so that is your action for the turn.
Correct.
The 2 drives that are currently subduing the other guy die and disappear.
Okay. I assume the guards are out there, though.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking awesome.
I fucking love our bird.
So, very
Aaron.
quickly,
Come here, I'm gonna give you a smooch.
as you pull upon the teachings of your mother, digging back into the past memories of her teaching you about the fey creatures that surround you everywhere, 8 small, almost like tiny bipedal creatures begin to crawl out from the boards, and they await your command. As you take a bonus action to tell them, hey, look through these bags, they're going to do that immediately. As they start searching, they're going to look through 3 of the pouches and 1 of the sacks. They don't find anything immediately, unfortunately. But that's their turn. That'll bring us to Rue's turn.
I still have my 2.
Yes, you still... yes, he did not drop concentration.
Okay, I would like to look through another pouch.
Okay, so all the pouches are gone. There's 1 sack and
okay.
3 boxes.
I will look through one of the boxes.
Okay, so as you open it, this is a box of rations.
Okay, great. I will look through another box.
As you open this one, this box contains a lot of makeup and like a disguise kit and a
God,
thief
you
kit.
fucking twink. Okay.
That on a shirt. That is going
God,
on
you
a shirt.
fucking twink!
But unfortunately, no diamond.
How are we going through everything and there's no motherfucking diamond? Okay, great, awesome, sounds good.
Okay. Is that your turn, Rue? Okay. Magnus.
Oh my god. Yes, my loving, amazing, wonderful DM.
As you are left alone in the forest of Ashwood, the trees a dark black with a glowing bioluminescent orange underneath the bark, illuminating the dancing lights of the bugs and the calls of the various animals that belong here. You begin to grow cold. The surrounding landscape begins to shimmer as white noise begins to pound in your eardrums. Your feet feel cold, and you return to
I returned to what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last bit.
you return to the beach.
Okay.
Your grandparents, as you sit there and you look around and you look over your shoulder, your grandparents are waving and gesturing you forward. You have a choice. You remember all the love and care that these two have given you. Every moment of joy and happiness. Every striking, sad song or memory that they've left. You feel a pull towards them. But as you sit in the sand and the waves crash upon your feet, your scarred and broken body reflecting in the water, you can't help but see below you faces of those you've left. Rue, Daenerys, Lothric, and Bo. Head and Zoc, Electi, your mother, Umber and Ember, Titus, Callum,
Cole?
and Cole. Sorry, I forgot.
How
Cole's
dare.
name, so I looked it up. Forgot my own name. Their glowing faces, filled with hope and despair, reflect back. The choice is yours. Magnus, Stentori, Odiamatius. Please choose wisely.
Fuck me. I'm gonna look at the reflections that I see in the water, and I'm gonna look back at my grandparents and see them waving. And I'm going to shake my head. No. It's not my time yet. As I turn and walk into the water.
Okay. As the waves pound against you, in the far distance behind you, you hear your grandparents wishing you farewell and good luck. Soon, the waves of the cold Ashmoran Sea go from your ankles to your knees, up to your chest. Very soon, you are consumed by nothing but black. At that, we're going to go to Lothric's turn. Unless Bo, did you go? Okay. We're going to go to Bo's turn. As Aether holds out the diamonds to you.
I'm gonna scoop them up and bring them over to Rue, and I'm gonna say, look, I know we can't find the one that we need, but if need be, can we at least try adding them all up?
No, the spell doesn't work that way. We just keep looking. Forget the other ones. They don't work. It doesn't work that way.
It does work.
It does work that way? I swear to God, it doesn't.
Diamonds diamonds, or diamond, worth 300 gold pieces.
Please, Rue, we gotta try something.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I will take them. Oh my god, you fucking bitch. Stop. Fucking. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have it.
So Magnus,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a new power. Course. From the spot you were shoved from, up, through your hands, and into your chest. That being said, it is now Lothric's turn.
I'm just holding Magnus. I'm not doing
Okay.
anything.
You're not going to search? Not going to look for anything?
No.
Okay. That'll bring us to Daenerys' turn.
Daenerys stops everything, and she flips through her satchel and starts researching a particular spell, so that it's prepared in case of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not... Okay, what do you order your sprites to do?
They're gonna continue searching the bags for the diamonds.
They pull out 3 more diamonds.
They'll take them around Magna.
So one of them is pretty fucking big. This is the one that is 300 gold pieces.
Okay.
That'll bring us to Rooster.
Okay. I'd like to use a bonus action to restore a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. So Rue, because this is your first time activating the ability, I have to pull up the description. So give me a moment.
What a way! What a way to do the description, though. This is gonna be so sick.
It's so hot for her. It's so cool. It's gonna be so cool, and I'm okay with that, but I'm also not okay, and I can't.
Rue, you feel power surge through you. The latent energy of your goddess, Wolf, empowers you from the very bottom of your soul, of the soles of your feet, to the top of your head. And at first you think the world itself quakes, until you realize that it is your body that can hardly contain the power you hold, as her voice rings in the back of your head. Go, my champion. As you extend your hand, you begin to create a black and blue ball in your hand, dotted and flecked with streaks of white. You begin to create the night sky itself. And as you shove it into your own chest, you feel your own magic and latent potential reignite. You may gain a 3rd level spell.
Okay. And that was my bonus action, correct?
That is your bonus action. Yes.
I would like to cast Revivify.
Okay. Rue, you place the diamond around Magnus. And you begin to recite the very words of life itself, weaving together the power that you hold, the very life force of the world. As the largest diamond shatters into 1,000 pieces, you watch as air takes this glimmering glitter and slowly gently falls into Magnus. Nothing happens. And as the seconds go by, you hear Aether begin to say, what happened? Is he? If so, I can... There's a number of spells I can try. And as she says that, Magnus Odiamatius
Oh, it's cold.
Magnus, you currently have 3 large lash marks in your chest. They haven't been healed, and you're looking at your own internal organs, how you're alive, as they slowly begin to saturate and re-heal themselves.
I thought.
Rose just stunned into silence.
What? It took you long enough.
Rue, after like kind of attempting to hold in all the panic and like working hard for that full minute to like search for a diamond to cast the spell, is going to just let out a very, very loud choked sob and just hug Magnus.
Ow! Ow!
He's not. Oh.
It's okay.
Is he full? Is he healed yet, DM?
No,
Oh.
he's at 1 hit.
Someone needs to heal him before his organs fall out again. Come on.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
It's okay.
So, Daenerys, you cast that and it does nothing. He currently has no vitality to spare.
Okay.
Only someone with godlike magic would be able to at this point. We have exited combat and turn-by-turn mode. I'm gonna say this right now, barely managed.
I know.
How far off were we?
We were on 1 round.
You
We
were.
were a turnover.
Oh my god. Ooh.
As I see him still breathing and he still has, life in him, I'm gonna yell at the guards and tell him and say, "Go find a medic!"
As you say that, one of the guards turns the corner as Aether's mom we're gonna change maps really quick. Really quick, guys. Happy 1-year anniversary of Dungeons and Destinies.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, this has been fucking one hell of an anniversary. Go! Where's my wine? Where's my candlelit dinner?
It has been a full year. Our first session was September 4th, 2022.
Congrats, guys. You saved him. Magnus made it to the anniversary.
Bo, as you begin to yell at one of the guards, you watch as a woman clad in poncho and she has a club in one of her hands races around the corner as Aether rushes up to you, Magnus. She has kind of long black hair that's tied into just a ponytail. Give me a second, I gotta get the accent.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Take your time.
We heard there was a lot going on down here. Is there anything we can do?
Fix him!
Oh, all right. And she kind of like turns the corner and you hear, David, call a doctor, call a medic. And you hear another set of boots and metal cling, clanging down the hallway. As a third you hear begin to scream, "What? Hey! What? I gotta pull it up.
Shark bait!
You hear, oh, Sarah! Sarah, this is another one! This is another syndicate member! And you watch as the woman with black hair, now you know as Sarah, begins to... Alright, well, can you all just stay here? We gotta go through questioning, and it would be a real pain if you all left. I gotta go check on this. And she kind of turns the corner and begins running away.
As I'm still hugging Magnus, can I cast my own, like, Cure Wounds?
Yeah! Yeah, you can.
Yeah, baby!
That is a 10.
10.
That is a 10.
10. DM, do I get this lovely 10?
You do. It
Take
hurts.
my goddess
it
magic.
hurts
Oh!
so badly.
Fuck!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay. I'm okay.
Holy fuck, we almost lost you. We did lose you.
I'm sorry.
Don't, Alex.
I would have actually punched Matt.
Bah! Lights out, bitch!
If he did that, I would have actually just...
I am crying right now, and that's what
No,
you do?
no. Magnus is still, like, very much on the floor, has, like, an elbow underneath him, like, an arm around Rue, like, looking around, like, what the fuck happened? I don't remember, like, what happened. Why is my stuff on the ground?
No. We had to look for one of your giant diamonds.
We figured you had a diamond, but we couldn't. We didn't know where.
Do you not know how to work
And what
a bag of holding?
No! We don't!
We don't.
You just see like the 8 sprites like looking up at you, rummaging through your shit.
Yeah, they're still going through it. They're like pulling out like different pieces of clothing that you've gotten, and
Now is not the time to care about your shit. Please.
I care about my shit. Oh, fuck.
Tay, Rue's finally gonna like let go of him and be like, "You are staying right here until."
if I might, and she kind of like squeezes at you. Would you let me try to help you?
Sure. Everything hurts.
Okay, so she's going to cast heal.
Uh-huh.
Which, using her evocation Fey magic, you instantly regain 80 health points.
Oh, big baby! Full health, baby!
Ether.
If you were blind or deaf or had any disease.
I'm gonna have Lothar get up and go search the dead body.
Which one? There's 4.
There's so many.
The
Oh.
chick that we fought.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, totally. You find... Let me pull up the fucking loot table. Right quick. Give me just a wee bit of a moment.
When did Oslo show up? Heard we were in danger. Bitch is like, Nyum! My fucking kids are in
Oslo-
danger!
Oslo is always here.
Oslo,
So you find
Oslo
a
is God
folded
confirmed.
note- You find a folded note on her body. Austin? Lothar?
Mm-hmm.
If I died for nothing and that note fucking says the shit that she said to me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
So you find that. You also find what looks to be a pair of gloves that she's wearing. And as you grab them, you watch as the shadows around your hands start to darken.
Oh.
I would like to put them on and attempt to attune.
Okay. So that'll take an hour.
I'm
Okay.
while this is happening, can I reach over to the smoke bottle and cork it. Like, while on the floor.
Let me look at the
And
battle
cork
map
it?
again.
I thought you
'cause
already
it's-
corked it.
No,
No,
it's
it's
been
still
on the
open.
whole time, baby.
You'd have to get up and walk about 15 feet to do that.
Okay.
Did the bag of whenever we turned it inside out, did the bag of holding like have smoke billowing out of it then?
No.
Magnus
I
threw
smoked
the
bombed
smoke bottle,
into the bathroom.
like,
Yeah.
Like a fucking G.
So-
If you ever paid attention, you would know this.
Well, I'm gonna
Anyway.
take that note and I'm gonna fold it up and put it in my pocket.
okay.
Keep it for later.
Tanaris,
Yes.
what you doing? What would you like to do?
And Sylvan, she's ordering her sprites to start putting Magnus's stuff back in their respective bags. But I feel like they'd probably put them in the wrong bags, but they're still putting stuff in bags.
No, they're definitely like mixing and matching everything.
Do I notice this?
Do I notice this?
Hang on, give me just a second. I have to look at
My shit.
okay.
You're just gonna say, and where your shit goes, you died.
It's still my shit.
Yeah, Bo, you'd notice it.
Do I-
Magnus, you're looking at the smoke bottle.
Okay,
of
never
smoke, I
mind.
guess.
Can I'm gonna ask Tan, could you tell him to keep the thing that looks like the face shard? Oh,
Lothric has that.
Yeah.
Father does that? Oh, okay, that's right.
Tanaris, you see that more than one of them are trying to take something shiny.
My
They're,
sprite?
they're very quickly like taking like a small silver ring and shoving it down their pants. And, like, continuing twerking.
Yeah, this is
tell
how it
them-
feels.
I tell them in Sylvan, you're a figment of my imagination. You can't steal.
They all and disappear.
Shit.
The one ring that he shoved down his pants is gone too.
Fuck!
Ah!
That's okay. He can have it.
You're a
okay.
figment of my
The whole
imagination.
city,
You
right?
can't
That's a
steal.
bunch
You wanna bet, bitch? Get fucked! Magnus.
And then, she'll stand up and move towards Magnus.
Magnus is currently trying to get up to go to smoke bottle, do stuff. Cork
Roll
it.
a Constitution saving throw for me, Magnus.
Will do, buckaroo!
Isn't he
Magnus,
in Lothar's arms right now?
I start to fuck.
17. Plus 5, I think. Plus...
You have a 5 to your saving throw?
Plus...
You have a plus 8 to your
Constitution?
plus 4.
Okay, plus 4.
Why do you have a plus 8 to your charisma save? What the fuck?
Cause I'm a
Within
sexy
the
little
powers of
man!
Lothric, so you get a +2, so I don't know if you want to add
Um,
that or not.
Yes,
Yeah, baby.
you succeed. You don't pass out. We can
Yeah.
just say that. DC was 13 anyway.
Magnus is gonna, like, get up and, like, hold his knees for a second. Before he, like, straightens himself out and then straightens him out. Takes a shaky step.
You have 3 new gnarly scars on from your collarbone down to your pelvis.
I'm assuming my undershirt is torn to shit, right?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
Oh, fuck
everybody
yeah.
sees you.
Fuck yeah. Nah. Wonderful!
Rue's gonna, like, put a hand, like, to his chest and be like, sit down.
Someone cork the bottle at least, and I'm gonna hand her the...
I'll
stopper.
do it.
Daenerys
I'll
walks
give you-
over and corks the bottle.
Okay. And smoke persists in that room for the next 5 minutes.
I'm gonna...
Open up a window.
Sit back against the wall.
Why? What happened? Why did she...
Ugh. She
What
said...
happened?
Hang on.
Get your notes.
Shut up.
Do you have the note?
Do.
If you don't have the note, you can roll a history check.
No, I have the notes. Well, I don't know where it is. It's in the fuck Magnus is dead question mark.
Magnus is currently buffering. You guys
She
give
said...
him a second to gain some more bandwidth.
yeah. She grabbed... Oh. She said our Lord Silas sends his regards. Verbatim.
all of you may roll a history check for me.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll a history check?
No, you already succeeded it.
Okay.
Way back when.
Dude, stop rolling off the desk.
Don't tell me what to do.
Got a 14.
I don't need this anymore.
A natural
I like looking into the
20.
camera.
Hell yeah!
Oh damn! 14.
Okay, just who got above a 15?
Me.
Damn it.
I got a critical. Mm.
Oh no, wait, hang on. Oh, let me check, I gotta pull my notes again.
I got a 6.
I got a
Who
rock.
got above a 13? I did.
Me?
Okay, so Tanaris, Bo, and Lothric, you all, you three, you four, apart from Rue, because Rue is Rue.
Rue is worried about Pretty Boy. She's
As
not
soon
worried
as
about
Magnus,
Silas.
As soon as Magnus says, "Our Lord Silas," you three recall fighting Abe Gromor. When you were questioning him and he was on his knees, he said, "There are 3 people running the show that I know of. There's Malachi, who you met at that time. There's Silas, and one more whose name he couldn't remember. Also, Bo and Magnus and Rue, you all know that Bo took the fake name Silas Morgan. So...
Wait, is it Cyrus or Silas?
No, Silas. And you took Silas Morgan.
And as that happens,
Oh, fuck.
guard Sarah turns the
apologize.
corner and she says, "Silas, who's that?"
Like, asking us?
Yeah, she's in the door now.
I don't know. It's not relatively important right now.
Mag-
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Magnus is currently the entire story fucking rambling. Like,
Okay.
everything, like,
Uh,
all the tiny little details, everything. The fight, what happened in Thing, them becoming matrons because of so-and-so what happened in
Roll-
there.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Can I give them the help action?
No.
Fuck.
Your name is Silas, Bo.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You said persuasion?
Persuasion at disadvantage.
24.
At
I rolled a 17 and a 14. What do you want from me? It's plus
Get
8!
lower rolls, you
It's
fuck.
plus 8!
That's our bard right there.
As you begin to just vomit,
Like,
words
it's just
at
word
her,
vomit,
you
like
watch
he's
as-
still in pain.
Yeah. You watch as her brain just starts to shut down, and she says, "Oh, all right. Well, to you, Blue Elf, I'll have you know it is rather important, considering that the Syndicate is involved. So we're gonna have to hold you all for questioning. I'm sure that you went through a lot, but it looks like you're mostly better.
I wouldn't say so.
Lothric's gonna go over to Magnus. Excuse me, sir. I believe this belongs to you. And he's gonna hand Magnus the sword. God,
Oh, right.
Yeah. 'Cause it's Magnus.
The cold sword. Magnus, as you grab it, it's not as cold as one Lothric touches it, but it's still pretty chill.
It's still a pretty nice cold metal sword.
Yeah.
Actually,
go
wait, hang
over-
on. Give me
Uh-oh.
just 1 second.
Is it because I was dead?
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
Fuck.
Lothric, as you produce the blade, you watch as Sarah... Hold it right there! Why do you have a Syndicate blade?
Syndicate blade.
That's what that
Wow.
is?
I'm being honest, and he's gonna gesture at everybody in the room. I don't know any of these people. I apparently woke up in this bed, and then
Lothric,
there was just a fight.
roll a
That's it.
persuasion
That's all I
check for me
remember.
at disadvantage.
'Cause that sounds fucking insane.
We had no idea this was a syndicate blade. We were ambushed on our way here. And this is one of the blades that they had.
I got a 15.
Okay.
My persuasion's +6.
Well, we're gonna have to confiscate that. It's important that we have that. Do you all have some kind of identification or something? We don't even know who you are.
Oh,
Magnus Sensory,
pull
Matron
out
Live
the
Liquor.
Magnus, your matron flower is gone.
What the fuck?!
You were wearing it, and it shattered.
I guess I'm not a fucking matron
You only
anymore.
have one.
Gentlemen, we
Rue's gonna pull out hers.
so is Bo. He's gonna like flash the badge on under his poncho.
Bo,
Shit.
Oh boy.
you
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
what? Sorry, could you repeat what you said to her?
I just said gentlemen, and
Okay. So she looks over to you as you lift your poncho to show the badge. She narrows her eyes and she goes, Bo? Bo Ironvale, is that you?
That sucks.
howdy, ma'am.
Do this shit no more.
I apologize.
So
If I'm going to be completely honest with you, because of my history with this country and a lot of traumatic events, and he takes
as
off.
you're rambling, roll a history check for me.
Oh, fuck me.
I think I'm gonna get an ulcer.
History
from not
check.
dressing.
Wait, hold on. Is this the Fey lady?
What?
Is this the Fey lady? I thought you said that there was a Fey woman or a woman with.
Is
Fey
this
magic.
is this the lady
Fey
with Fey
evocation
magic,
magic.
that like helped me?
No, that's Aether.
Okay,
Oh.
sorry. You cut out a couple of times for me, so there were
Don't
things
worry
that I
about
could not hear.
Don't worry about it.
17 plus 5, 22.
You are staring at Sheriff Sarah Willingham. She was the sheriff of Yawthorne and the lady you worked under at the time.
Oh fuck.
Sheriff, it's been quite some time.
Oh, don't give me that pig shit! And she stomps over to you and grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you in and gives you a huge hug.
Oh.
It's a good thing.
Oh, Sarah. I'm sorry. I like as we both give like that tight embrace, I like hold her by the shoulders. I thought you were gone. I thought you all were gone.
You disappeared!
You said
My wife died.
Right, yeah. And she kind of like backs up a bit.
Look, Sarah, I'm sorry. I know I called myself Silas Morgan. It was a pseudonym. You already know I have a complicated past.
You called yourself what?
Silas Morgan. It was a pseudonym. I didn't want our mission
We had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't want our mission to be
compromised
what's
is the
the word
word
I'm
you're
looking
looking for.
compromised. Thank you.
Compromise. That's a
I
good
didn't want our
term.
mission to be. I didn't want our mission to be
Sergeant Nelson?
compromised.
Probably smarter
He-
than you, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's a wordsmith. He's a bard. His whole.
Oh, wow.
I can't help it. Have you seen my flower?
It-
What do you mean you flower?
I can't find it.
Who watched Magnus go down? It would have been Rue. Rue, you
Would've been
watched
Rue or
as
Lo-
Magnus's flower shattered upon the first strike.
I think I saw it break. Like, it obliterated when you got hit.
It what?
That's what I saw. I wasn't focused on the flower. I was focused on
You know, saving your life.
on you being
Dead. It's
You hear outside. Get up! All right. And then you watch as a short dwarvish woman with like clear-cut bangs all the way around her head, or just in front of her face, I guess, and very long hair on either side, pulls in the rogue that you were fighting, Daenerys, and he is currently wrapped from like shoulder down to his pelvis in rope and hog tie, as she forces him and throws him into the ground of the inn. You also hear a brisk as a human, wearing the same kind of getup as Sarah, this like poncho with like kind of plate mail underneath, sheriff, as you recognize him, Bo, slides into the door, and another scrawnier kid with like very thick glasses. This is a halfling, kind of like slides in behind him. And he says, "All right, I got the healer. Where's the damage?"
Can you look him over? Stop putting your hand up. You might rip something.
I'm fine.
So,
Relax.
He puts his hand on the small of the kid's back and shoves him forward, and the halfling goes, "Ah!" and then starts tumbling and walking, half running towards you, Magnus. Sarah looks at you, Bo, and she says, "Oh, matrons, I suppose. This is Sheriff David, and this is my current trainee, Amelia. Great going, Amelia, by the way.
Howdy.
Hello.
Well, I gotta say, it's a darn good thing I recognized you, Bo. We would have. Oh.
Yeah, we would have been hung.
Yeah. Well.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all, although I'm sorry it's not under better circumstances.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like turn to the other healer.
Is there anything that you need from me to help out?
And he kind of like looks at you for a second. And then just stares at Magnus as he puts his hands over him and starts looking over at Magnus.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Or just kind of like sits next to him.
How far away is Magnus from Lothric anyway?
You're right next to Magnus. You tried to give him the blade, and you're still holding it. In fact, Sarah kind of walks up to you and she says that, "We'll take that blade now."
Well, all right, here you go. And Lothric will turn to Magnus, kind of look at his matron pin.
Okay.
How the heck? Well, I don't know
Lothric,
any of you.
Roll a intelligence saving throw for me as you look at your matron pin. Patron's min.
Mish, 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 mish. I'm so mad about my fucking flower. I like that
So
thing.
mad about?
Sorry.
Yes!
I'm so sorry.
I'm going.
My pretty
17.
pin.
17?
What is Oslo gonna say?
You don't quite dig out the memory, but you feel that you're somehow important.
I'm important? Question mark.
Has anybody seen my Amma? And he's gonna like gesture towards all of you.
Right. Him.
Yeah.
Sarah, what did you say the healer's name is?
Oh, I don't know the healer's name. David? No, I just got him from the temple.
Okay, ma'am.
What's
Our
your
friend
name,
over
kid?
there, the blonde and clearly kind of dumb one, has lost his memory. Can you help that?
Lost my memory.
It's nice to meet you,
Don't know
Charles.
any
Do
of
you know
you.
any memory of, like, helpy spells?
To be honest, I'm still in training.
You're
I
good.
don't even know if I can heal guns.
It's
So
okay.
Daenerys, like,
It's fine.
walks up during this conversation is like, guys, we have a whole set of spells to regain memories.
Okay. I'm so tired.
Yes, as Aether pitches
You
in.
guys will excuse me. I'm gonna go find the rest of my equipment, and
So
not gonna
as
be
you say
rude,
that, Sarah meets your gaze, Lothric. You're not going anywhere. We still have questions for y'all. We can go get your armor. David, would you mind? And David's like, yeah, all right. What room is it?
Didn't he?
Can I do a
Does
history
Lothric
check on what
even
my room
remember?
number is? Because I
It's
know.
it's just the adjacent.
Okay.
It's the room right next door.
All right. Yeah. Sure. And
Thank
kinda
you.
heads up the door.
It's Hymian. I don't even think he heard me.
Wait. Aren't we in? No, it's in the Lothric's
Yes.
Lothric's room. Okay, sorry. Have it a minute.
Well, I've done all I can do. As
Appreciate
the
you.
kid takes
Thank
his
you.
hands away. Can I go now?
Thanks for your help.
Yes,
Ugh.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. And he kind of like looks at you again, Rue, blushes a bit, and then continues walking. And goes out the door and takes a right turn.
Magnus gonna immediately goes, he thinks you're cute. Ow.
Okay.
Firecracker,
Now-
next time you go down, could you do it after I do something cool?
Can one of you hand me a new shirt, please?
Rue is going. Rue still has Magnus's like jacket on.
Yes,
So
this
Rue's
is
gonna
one of
take
his
that
sun
off.
shirts.
Yeah, the sun shirt. So Rue's gonna take it off and give it to Magnus.
Thank you. He's gonna pull it on, like, button it up, because normally he wears his shirts like open and everything. He's gonna like button it up.
Right. Well,
They're cool scars.
Thanks, Moonbeam.
So first and foremost, y'all are matrons. Are you here with the king?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
Okay, well that clears some stuff up. Bo, you know anything about the syndicate? I mean, if you have a blade, you must have encountered them before, right?
No goddamn clue. On our way here, we were ambushed in Livliker.
In Livliker?
One of the
And live with
in Li-
In Live
yeah, it
Liquor.
was in Livliker before we left. It was before we got to Reliquary. It was on our way to Reliquary where we had a huge like posse of guards.
It was
No,
like
it
right
was- you
outside
weren't
of.
going to Reliquary. You were traveling from Alathor to
Asima
town Azima. and you
Asima,
got
my
ambushed
mistake.
there.
with my child.
We were in
I,
we were in Reliquary and we got ambushed, and one of the men
Oh.
that Magnus said that he
I met
recognized.
a drow gentleman in a shop, and he ended up attacking us on the road. What? How far did the syndicate thing run?
well, we thought it was just a Solili issue, but if they're in Livliker, they might as well be everywhere in the Empire.
They pose a real threat then.
Well, I'd say so. We've been dealing with them for the past couple months. They've been abducting people and spreading weird stories and rumors about a god and just a lot of strange things coming out of it. The syndicate, the original syndicate, died out. What? I'm gonna roll a history check. Died out. What? 130, 140 years ago? They're calling themselves the new Syndicate of Ebony.
Emily, is that the god they?
Ebony.
With?
Ebony.
E-O-N-Y.
It's a material.
And I will put that in.
Thanks.
And I'll have
My
Lothric
pencil.
hand the guard the note that he found.
So what god do they worship?
Do you know the name?
I've got no clue. How do they fight? You guys got into a real nasty fight with them. And if you're matrons, they must be pretty darn strong.
Stronger than you may think.
They caught us by surprise. I think that's the biggest advantage.
They use
They do
shadows.
lack the work in the dark.
The one that got me was using shadows of some kind. I don't frankly know what kind, but some kind of magic.
Well, that's about as much as we know too. The weirdest thing that we know is that we